But yeah, I just got back from Jamaica. It was pretty sweet, man.
Oh. What are you...
Wagwan, man. That means, how's it going in Jamaican? Wagwan, man. Jamaicans are dope. They're cool.
I'm gonna give you a chance to rethink that phrase one more time.
Jamaicans are weed. I don't know.
Perfect.
No, it was sweet. We stayed in a resort, all inclusive, in the jungle, on the beach.
Legit.
In the jungle.
In the jungle, on the beach.
But there's bats and frogs.
Nope. Wild cats.
No.
Everywhere. Cats everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great time. We were there for 10 days. I think 10 days is a little too much for a vacation.
I would say that.
I think day 8, we were just ready to go home.
Yeah.
We were kind
Ready to
of
start your lives.
done.
It's hard to be out of country for 10 days.
Yeah.
As well.
That's the other thing.
Gosh, I just want America. Please.
I just want a speedway where I can get a tornado.
Emily
and
had
a
a
hot
couple.
dog.
Emily had a couple health things too that were a little scary. I was like,
What happened, David?
Emily got stung by a jellyfish and was losing her mind because we're in a foreign country and she's never experienced that and doesn't know what to do.
That's
and
scary.
her leg was burning. She was in tears, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm about to pee on your leg on the beach." Like, we got a lot of people watching right now. I was like, "Do you want me to do it, man?"
So I did it.
No. So we looked it up, and it's a myth.
What kind of jellyfish was it?
We don't know, dude. They're clear. They're translucent. The jellyfish.
Sure, yeah. Some of them.
The Miles Morales of jellies. Dang.
I'm sorry she got stung by.
It's a good thing you didn't run into the Miguel of jellies.
So don't pee on.
Yes, that is
stings.
a myth.
It's a myth.
That is a myth. Okay, don't do that.
We wrapped her leg in vinegar, like a vinegar pad.
Yeah.
And then sat in a hot tub for an hour, and she was fine. So
Crazy, dude.
we went snorkeling.
Fun.
It was dope. We went to like a reef.
It was weed, David.
It was weed. It was weed. It was straight Mary.
That's her sister's name.
No, it's funny because like Jamaica is known for like, you want to get high, man?
Yeah.
But let me tell you, they don't stop. They want you to get high.
That's so awful.
It really is. It was really annoying. It was like you had vendors on the beach, and like you had security guards that watched your resort.
Yeah.
And anytime a vendor would walk up, they'd kind of walk right behind them and like, you're not allowed to do anything here. So,
Right.
But every time it was like, I'm a nice guy. All right. They got me like 4 times.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get high.
How many weeds did you have?
No. They would go, hey, I like your hat. And I'm just like, it's a Titleist hat. You don't even know what golf is. Like, but I'm like, yeah, thank you. What's your name? Come here, shake my hand. Like, all right, what's your name? So do you want some weed? Every time. Every single time. It's like, no, I'm good, man. What? And then it's offensive to them because in their culture, that is everything. So
You're like, look, man, I just got married. I'm trying to experience all of this. I'm not interested in having any of my sobriety lowered.
So what was the best thing you ate?
oh, bruh. So yeah, we went snorkeling. Let me finish that.
Yeah.
Went snorkeling. We were over a reef. I kind of went off on my own a little bit. Not really supposed to do that, but I did.
Oh my
And I saw this massive thing moving under me, and I thought, oh no, I'm done.
This is
over.
it.
Everything is
Been
gone.
a good marriage.
But
6
after
days.
Uncle
further
Ben, here I come.
after further investigation, it was a sea turtle. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dang.
And like an idiot, I shouted out to the group, there is a sea turtle right here. And they yelled at us and told us to get away from it because they're super protected and it's like illegal to even like go by it. So
It's like you hear Miguel's soundtrack in the background. And you look up, Miguel's watching over. He can't interfere in your canon event.
Dare say his name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sea turtle.
So that was the coolest animal you saw?
yeah, I also saw a jellyfish while I was snorkeling.
What?
And like an idiot, I put it in my hand. I don't know why I thought, because it was right in front of me.
Oh my
it was probably a foot, and I realized, oh my gosh, it's translucent.
Didn't
it
you
doesn't
see
even have
Finding Dory? You're supposed to bounce on the top of them.
color. We saw dories. It was cool. But
They're called something else, but yeah, dories.
I don't know. But yeah, I literally grabbed the jellyfish and thought, wow. Wait. I didn't get stung.
I've made a huge mistake.
But yeah,
great.
so we went snorkeling. We went deep sea fishing.
How'd that go?
It was awful.
It's not
So
what I
not
would
only
say.
did Emily get stung by a jellyfish, she also gets motion sickness just from driving a car.
Dang, dude.
So I took her on a 6-hour boat ride in the middle of the ocean. She had a hard time,
But did you have fun?
I did not for 5.5 hours. Caught nothing, saw nothing. And then right before we were about to leave, we got a bite, and I hauled in a 40-pound mahi-mahi, and it was awesome.
Mahi.
Dang, do you think they timed that on purpose like that?
Yeah, they probably had it like netted in, and they like took us there. Like, all right, let them have one.
When you
It's like duct taped to the bottom of the boat, and they just like unleash it right before you leave.
It's like the emergency, like we didn't catch anything, release it. Yeah. They're also in the family text you sent us that you caught that, and I said a dolphin, because those are also called dolphin fish. Nobody
really?
in the text understood that. I didn't actually think you caught a dolphin. That fish is called a dolphin fish as well. Oh, whatever. But then didn't they like?
So yeah, they filleted the fish right in front of us,
That's
and they
sick.
gave us meat.
That's sweet.
And he wanted to give me 20 pounds of mahi-mahi, and I was like, yo, we'll take like a little bit. I was like, take it for your family. Like,
Nice.
so we took it back. We both had probably 20 ounces. So we had like 40 ounces, I would say.
That's legit.
20 for Emily, 20 for me. We took it to our resort. We went to the grill where they make sushi, because we've been eating mahi-mahi sushi. And I asked the guy, I was like, could you like prepare this for us? And he's like, ooh, I gotta go ask my head chef. And he came back and he's like, yeah, how do you want it done? You want it done the Jamaican way? Do you want it done this way? Do you want it done fine dining? Do you want us to bring it to you on the beach? Like stuff like that. And we're like, dude, just whatever you think.
I want you to do unto me as you would have me do unto you.
And I'll tell you what, this guy brought back the best meal we had in 10 days.
That's
it was
legit.
so good.
Well, it's probably because after all the throwing up.
No, just the taste.
You needed it.
Everything was so good.
So in recap so far, Emily has had a terrible time. David's balling out of control with lots of fun.
No, she likes cats, so she had a good time with all the wild cats.
So you would, how would you redo the that trip? Would you do like 5 days?
I think 8. I'd do 8.
Okay.
Because like the first day you get in at night.
I went to Italy for 7 days, and I was done after day like 1.5.
Really?
It was fun. It was fun, but yeah, you definitely feel that like, boy, I can't wait to be home.
Yeah.
And I know I'm going to be on a 9-hour plane ride before that happens,
Yep.
and I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. How long was your plane?
So the drive to Detroit Airport, Detroit to Charlotte, a layover.
Oh my gosh.
Charlotte to Jamaica,
What airline?
American Airlines. Delta doesn't go to Jamaica.
I've
So
never flown American.
So yeah, we had a flight to Charlotte,
We're all Americans.
Charlotte, layover to, and then Charlotte to Jamaica.
Yes, we are.
And then a 2-hour shuttle to our resort.
Ooh.
It just,
Dang,
it
that's
sucked.
tough.
It was a lot.
In a Jamaican bus, no bueno.
So-
Did the plane have TV screens?
No, but they had Wi-Fi that opened up movies for you. So I watched Man of Steel.
That's cool though, David. What was your favorite part about your wedding?
Oh man,
Dude, your wedding, before you say
deep-fried
anything, I just
Oreos?
want you to know, your wedding was awesome.
really?
It was great.
I had a great time.
That venue is
Good.
baller.
Yeah.
Venue was really fun. Decor, atmosphere, the
Yeah.
people, good folk,
Yeah.
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
time.
Yeah. No, I think the best part, honestly, probably when she came down the aisle,
Heck yeah.
or
Dude, you bawled like a baby. It's embarrassing.
I
In
like
front of
the,
everybody.
cry.
I liked your speech. That was really good. How in depth it was.
Before, yeah, your best man speech was 12 minutes long.
Was it?
Dang.
I knew it was gonna be long.
Good for you.
Thanks, dude.
It was a good one.
I felt bad because it was before dinner and I held everybody up. But I said to the other
So
people,
what?
the other people giving speeches, I was like, "Did you guys write anything down, or are yours long?" And everybody's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna." It's like I got a few things I want to say, but I didn't write anything down, and mine's not that long. I was like, "Okay, good," because mine's gonna be a friggin' marathon.
No, it was good. It was really good.
I tried to layer in a lot of setup, reminder, payoff.
I think my favorite part that probably nobody understood that I did was when you said, "This is where the fun begins."
Did you catch at the end though? I said, "You are my brother, David, and I love you."
You are my brother, and I love. Oh yeah.
Instead of you were my brother Anakin, and I loved you.
Yeah.
See, I wanted to make. What I almost did in the first draft of that speech. I had "This is where the fun begins," which is what Anakin explains as they're making their run on the General Grievous's command ship called the. Whatever it's called, I forget. But I didn't want it to be like a 99 Nerds expose. Right. I wanted to subtly put in references that you would appreciate that other people wouldn't necessarily be like, what is he talking about? Is that a nerd thing? It's like, it was kind of, because a lot of people went, oh, when I said this is where the fun begins. And somebody texted me and they were like, I don't think anybody that was around me understood that that's a Star Wars quote. Yeah. Because everybody's like, oh, that's so sentimental. Like, this is where the fun begins, where you first got married. But yeah, I tried to put a lot of thought into it.
No, it was.
I think a lot of best man, maid of honor speeches tend to fall into this trap where they turn into a roast of the person. And it's like, sure, you can make fun of them, tease them a little bit, but it's like, why are you wasting this opportunity to say something really honorable?
And you
person.
My plan all along was to finish it in a positive light. But you mentioned that to me of like, how many opportunities are we going to get to speak positively about our best friends like this?
Especially in front of like everybody.
250 people. Yeah. Everybody that's in their life. But as someone who has given 3 best men speech, here's the advice I can give you. Make fun of yourself a lot.
Oh no.
Make fun of the groom a good amount. Never make fun of the bride at all. Only positive things about the bride. Only positive things about the relationship. And then make them laugh and then make them cry. And then make them laugh and then make them cry.
And never mention their past.
And then make them laugh. Never mention previous relationships or previous girlfriends. Not a mention. That's just a bad idea.
As far as we're concerned, they don't exist.
Exactly. Make them laugh, make them laugh. Make them cry, make them cry. Close it out with a toast. Bang. Done.
Dang.
Give them life advice.
It's that easy.
Taco Tuesday. I was proud of that joke.
I like that.
I said to Miranda, I think that was my favorite joke I said. She's like, yeah, it was good. But the thing was, I finished my speech and I go to the table where my in-laws and Miranda are. And I'm like looking for some affirmation, some positive feedback. And Miranda's like in full chaos mode of like, Winston peed his pants, Charlie's freaking out, Oliver's running outside. Like, how was my speech?
It was great.
But yeah, it was a good time.
The good old days.
The best of the days we've having. All right,
also,
so
Dave, real quick, I can't believe I didn't see it coming. But when you know, the bridal party gets announced coming into the hall and introducing so and so and so and so, you know, maid of honor, best man, and then it was you guys coming in, and then like literally the music's playing, yay, record scratch, and then you guys do your big old dance off.
that was legit.
I was like, how did I not know this was coming? But of course, of course.
Yeah, that was great.
That was fun. Honestly, that was stressing me out. Like coming up to the wedding, that was like the thing I was trying to get done.
Right. But then once that was done, it was
worth it.
Bliss.
Yeah. And then I didn't dance again.
I to remember.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're making rounds. You're saying hi to everybody. I hope they got me and Matt's Gods of War. Your hammer be mighty.
Right on.
I don't know how it looked in person, but that was the plan. Yeah, it was a good time. Great wedding.
It was fun.
And that's why we were on a little bit of a break. David was gone. We were all very busy weekends. Sean did the audio at the chapel for the wedding, and obviously he was at the wedding. And David was obviously busy planning stuff. So
David was doing everything he could to avoid weed for 10 days.
Yeah.
So
I even jumped off a cliff.
that is gonna pretty much, yeah, you did jump off a cliff. That was sweet.
Rewind. Back to my honeymoon, right? We did all these fun stuff, and now it's like, let's just chill.
Yeah,
We're gonna sit by the pool, by all the drunk people, and make some friends.
Find some weed.
This guy, listen, I'm not a people person.
No, you're not.
But I'm sitting in the hot tub.
Sometimes you are.
All right? This guy comes in. Giant mythosaur on his shoulder.
Whoa.
Tattoo.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yo, I like your mythosaur. And he didn't hear me, but his wife goes, honey, did you hear that? He goes, what? He goes, he said he liked your mythosaur. And he goes, who? And I was like, I like your mythosaur. This guy goes, oh yeah? You know what the 501st is? I go, yeah, with like Captain Rex. He goes, no. the group.
He's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a
I go,
G.
yeah, they have one in Michigan. I was like, they have a group. And he goes, yeah. I'm, about 5 years ago, I got accepted in. And he's like, it's crazy. And
Was he in Mandalorian?
no, I said that. I said, your group was invited on. And he's like, yeah, some of the higher end guys, like the top tier, because they're
There's
like
rankings.
There's rankings. It's like
Dang.
officer. It's like army.
Yeah.
You know. Army. It's Buster.
These are my words from Army.
But he said
Do they like do missions and stuff?
So he just starts going off about this stuff.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, yeah, you know, I'm a certified Darth Revan. Like he dresses up. You have to get like certified.
What?
Your costume. So you are someone.
Is it based off like accuracy and quality?
I think so, yes.
And also like your knowledge of the character?
Yes.
If somebody asks you like, hey,
Yes.
what was your upbringing like?
Right.
You have to tell them the character.
I was good, and then I turned back.
It's like Ben Franklin from Office.
Yeah.
I know you're not Ben Franklin. Yes, I am.
So yeah, this guy's a Darth Revan, and he goes, but if you just want to get in, here's what you do. You'd be an Imperial officer. That's the easiest route. Because it's just a couple, you know, you just get the gray, whatever.
Right.
He's like, that's your easiest route if you ever want to get in. But I don't know, what do you think you would ever want to be? And I'm like, I had no
I
idea
don't
what
want to be a bad guy.
So I'm just
I
like,
want to be a good guy.
I'm like, Plo Koon. And he's like, see, I've seen it done before. You have to get the mask right. Because if the mask isn't right, they're never going to let you in. And this guy
Also, it
starts
has to
going
be
off.
orange lightsaber.
Right. So
talked
this
about
guy
that
just starts
with Ollie.
going off, and I'm like, Emily, this is the level 100.
Dude, we're just 99, dude. Couple notes.
Sounds like
Once
you made a
you're done.
friend.
Yeah, and he's like, you notice how my myth sword isn't on my right shoulder? It's on the left for accuracy. Because that's what Boba's was.
What a legend.
He's like, I'm also a certified Boba Fett. And he goes, and also, if I were to recommend anything, you want to be a clone trooper. You want to be the phase 2, though, because then you can be good side and dark side, because there's different.
Wow. Yeah.
He's like telling me all this stuff. I'm like, nice.
did you tell him about your Helen collection?
So I tried, and then he told me about his.
Oh, no.
And he's like, yeah, I've got the full body armor of Boba Fett. I'm working on Darth Vader right now. He's like, you could never be a Darth Vader. You're too short. But if you really wanted to, you could get like the heels, like the elevated. I'm like, screw you, man. But
I'm 6 foot, bro.
But at
Aren't
this
you a
point in
little
the
short to be a
conversation,
stormtrooper?
I didn't notice it at first. But at this point in the conversation, I didn't realize how drunk the guy was.
Oh, no.
And it was like he took 3 shots and then started talking to me, and it was like a slow progression of like drunk. So at the end of the conversation, he just starts telling me his life story, telling everything about everything he knows about Star Wars.
Dang.
And then he'd look at me and he'd go, so I'm sorry, what were your questions? And I was like, I literally didn't have any. You just started talking.
It's kind of like if somebody were to come into this podcast, we're just going to tell them about Spider-Man.
Right.
But we're not weeded out or drunked.
Yeah, I was like, so yeah, I'm
I
guessing.
had a non-alcoholic LaCroix.
How long did
LaCroix.
How long does this conversation go on?
Probably an hour and a half.
By the time was it over where your wives like nowhere to be found?
No, Emily sat through the whole conversation too. And he's like, what about you? What would you be? And
She wanted to make sure you didn't get taken.
Right. But no, he was a
Like recruits
cop.
you into his cult. It's not an organization.
I met a lot of cops. While I was there, but he was a cop.
Where's he from?
He did a couple tours in Afghanistan.
Wow.
He was like, yeah, he was a vet.
Dude,
And he was
legit.
also in the army of the Grand Republic.
Which one's more important? Probably the real life one.
But there's nothing you can do to help a person like that. You know, I don't know where I am either.
So,
That's great.
well, anyway, we're excited about some things in the future. Just when you thought the 99 nerds had run out of steam, and one of them got married off, and you didn't know what was the future going to look like. Are we going to become a Tremors podcast or something?
Are we going to break up the Illuminati? Oh!
Yeah, but no, it's only picking up speed.
That's right.
Yeah.
And David technically lives a lot closer to the studio now, so
A lot closer.
you can't be late ever. Never be late.
You still live a while away though.
I do. Yeah.
It's a
That's
hike.
okay.
It gives you time to think about your life though on the way here and
It
back.
does, Sean. No doubt.
I don't have any of that time in my life.
No.
because I'm in the building all day.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
If you're still watching, like,
Taps off to you.
comment, subscribe.
This is one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Me too.
Just the band getting
Straight
back
up.
together. It's been months. It hasn't.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
It's been 2 weeks.
It was a 2-week break. I think that was our best episode yet.
Are we done yet?
To those who are still listening, frickin', why haven't you subscribed yet?
You're
You
with them now?
You see how just comedic gold this thing is?
I didn't mean to press that one. I meant to press this one.
Give me a break.
Take the shot, Mickey!
Take the shot. Shoot that subscribe button. Let it light up your life. Like I've said in the past, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Is your mom subscribed? Get her in the room.
Also, you know,
Log in.
virtually all of our subscribers have been word of mouth.
And
So just tell your friends. Tell them
your
like,
friends.
hey, I enjoyed this. I think you'll enjoy it too.
Get Gertie on the line. Gertrude. We thank you for your viewership. We thank you. We're just having fun here, guys. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up. This is the best day of my life. 99 Nerds, episode 40. Peace.